Oh, am I supposed to? Hi, I'm Melissa.
And I'm Jessie.
And welcome to our show.
Nameless.
Bunker babes, parody queens, cooler than you are me. Your ear seductions is the Nameless Productions. For your ear seductions is the Nameless Productions. For your ear seductions is the Nameless Productions.
And today's episode is
On the go.
riding in a limo. Well, we're on our way out to Solano Beach right now, and we are going to the Belly Up. We are going to watch. Who are we going to watch?
The Movement, Denm, and Vana Liya.
Yeah. The way we do it is we're outrageous. We go way out. So we decided to show up in a limo with our brand new Nameless shirts. And we're about to go make a huge impression.
Yes.
On who? I don't know, but we're going to do it.
On everybody, or at least one person is enough.
One or two.
We brought proper lighting. We're gonna fucking do this.
Yeah. Actually, I do want to give a huge shout out to Demir, my husband, because he actually set this up for us and is making this happen for us. And we're really, really excited. And
thank you, Demir.
Yeah, thank you, Demir.
And he didn't want to come. He said no.
He said, nah, I don't want to be a part of any of that shit. He's like, you guys go. I mean, if you see this limo right now, it's just Jessie and I.
It's
and
amazing.
And it's like big and all of our stuff fits and we're ready to have a great night. Man, it's going to be so much fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Melissa's been gone for a lot of weekends and we're like, fuck it, today's the weekend now.
Yeah. Now we, like I told Jessie earlier, in order for us to get seen and known, we have to get out there and we have to get to know people and let them really know us and know our show and know what we're about. And like, because sometimes people look at us kind of like, oh, this is kind of weird, but you really got to get to know us. And it is kind of weird, but I mean, you're all fucking kind of weird, right? So.
Yes. So anyways, enjoy whatever the hell you get from us from tonight.
Yeah.
It's going to be one of those episodes.
Yeah, we're just going to keep coming back and we'll clip it all together at the end.
Okay, bye. Okay. I keep almost telling Melissa this story and then I'm like, I have to wait. And so I'm just going to tell it right now.
Okay, tell me.
Okay, when I turned 16, my dad got me a limo and he said, just grab some friends and just go. And he didn't want to do anything. He just got me a limo and was like, wherever she feels like going.
Yeah.
And also that day I got my belly button pierced. But I have EDS, which if you have that, it's your whole life. And so my skin is really stretchy. And so all of my piercings that I've ever got have gone wrong.
Oh, wow.
And I got my belly button pierced that day. And so when they put the needle in one side, it didn't come out the other side.
Oh, goodness.
And they had to take it out and they had to do it again. And my sister got all grossed out and she had to leave and she almost passed out.
I'm almost getting grossed out. Listening.
And so like my belly button was all bloody and crusty and I had a limo and we went to the Santa Monica Pier.
Uh-huh.
And we fucked around at the beach and then we went home. And that was it. That was my story.
Hey, at least you got a limo for your 16th birthday. I think I drove in a limo for the very first time when I was probably, so the very first time I was ever in a limo, I was probably like 36 or something.
Really?
Yeah, 34 maybe. Yeah. So we took a limo to go to a cruise. It was really fun. Yeah.
That's cool.
For
So
our friend's birthday, yeah.
it like dropped you off
Yeah, it took us from our house to,
A boat?
to the boat. A ship?
a ship.
I think. Boat, ship, yeah.
A ship.
A ship.
A cruise
yeah.
ship.
A cruise ship.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What is that light?
It's the cars behind us. I'm positive.
Stop it! No, yeah, it is.
Or it's from straight above.
Yeah, it's the car, it's the guy's light behind us, so whatever.
I'll save you.
This is so much fun. It's gonna be a great night. Haha.
Hi, sir. My name's Denm. Thanks for coming out.
Okay, so if it's ultra wide, okay, no light, my bad, okay.
My Waue is not following directions.
All right, truth be told, I'm a little crispy. We are hot on the mic here. Let's take it from here. How's your night going?
Oh my god, it was such a great night.
It was
like,
really nice.
I can't even explain right now how great it was, but we will.
So, once upon a time, I was supposed to tell a story where Melissa dished me out on Tuesday.
I did not ditch her out. It was a very, very hard day.
She did not ditch me out.
Right.
That's my phone, and we're recording in that.
You can't go in front
What
of
are
it
you
right there.
doing?
I got the angle. I have no audio.
That's
The
my
angles.
angle.
The angles. Great. The lighting was great tonight. Oh my god. We're trying to get pictures with band members, and he's like, wait, can I have your guy hold this light?
I think I asked his tour manager to hold the light.
His
No,
manager-
you asked people in the band.
Yeah, other band members to hold the lighting.
That's
so
okay.
we
One
could get
time a
picture.
chick asked Kyle Rising to take a picture of us.
Guys, we're in the mermaids.
All right, so Demir had an emergency on Tuesday, and Melissa had to help him. It was an emergency, and it was very important.
Yeah.
Keep
And
going.
but we had plans with Waue on Thursday, which is today, right now, at the Belly Up
Yeah.
to see Vana Liya and Denm and the Movement, and it was fucking amazing.
Yeah, this whole night has been awesome.
It was amazing.
Ah,
And I asked Denm my most favoritist question. Can I tell it
yes,
right
yes.
now? Because I felt like we hung out with him, and
Yeah,
I
I
was
just really wanted to. Yeah.
very starstruck and very excited because he's my fucking favorite.
Yeah.
He's a beautiful human. Have you ever seen him?
Yeah.
And I asked him what animal he would be, and he said an eagle. And he didn't hesitate
did.
at all. He just said
And he
an
gave
eagle.
such a great explanation. He's like, you could be the king of the jungle, but I mean, you can't get away.
yeah.
If you're
fly
an eagle,
over.
you're just.
You're over the
He
jungle.
said, is what he said.
For a very long time. And he felt like he was flying.
Flying like an eagle.
Yes, you can tell.
Buddy got the whole shot. Some people get more, some people get less. The word of the
Am I in yours?
I don't remember.
Is it just on you?
I think the majority of it is.
I don't want to be in yours anyway. I'm just kidding.
Can you feel the love tonight?
That was a really good intro.
Hey, so that was really fun, that little ride.
We've been hard on Maui Waue. Welcome to the studio castle.
We're
It's
here with.
Good to be here with you, ladies. Thank you so much for having me on. This is dope. The set is looking amazing.
Yeah.
I could tell you guys spent a lot of time on this. So definitely fits my vibe, what I love.
Yeah,
Pineapples.
so it's what we do, right? We asked him what he would like his theme to be, and this was the vibe and the picture that he gave to us in our heads, and so this is what we put together.
We sell pineapples.
A lot of them.
This was
She made this. Jessie made this.
This is custom right here.
Yeah.
this was the one. This was where I was like, okay, that's what the vibe's gonna be based off of. Is he said he needs a giant pineapple.
Yeah.
Who doesn't? I mean,
Right?
why wouldn't you want more
Everybody needs
pineapple?
a giant pineapple. And in return, he sent us these awesome shirts.
Yeah,
These are really
Pineapple Crew.
cool. It's nice to have a guest in studio again. We
It's
haven't
awesome
had a
to be
guest for a
here.
while.
It's amazing, like, how much work it is. You ladies, like, set all of this up. It's a lot of work that you guys put into the show. It's,
Yeah.
you can tell.
Thanks for noticing.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. It's nice to be noticed.
I mean, we know you know the industry and the business way more detailed and all of that, so it's thank you. It's
No, yeah,
compliment.
But
lighting
usually
is-
there's a lot of people doing it, right? Like if we were like actually on a set or something, there would be tons of people
Yeah,
walking around doing all the stuff.
everybody
And then
has
we would just
specific
be
jobs.
hair
Some
and
people
makeup, and
do
we just
lighting,
walk
some just
up.
do cameras, some
We've
just do-
discussed this.
Yeah.
Her job would be the person telling people what to do.
Yeah.
She would be the one with the list going, you here, you here, you here, you
Yeah.
here, you here. She likes to do that.
That's what I do.
She's bossy.
I am a little bossy.
You guys work together really good, though. You guys have a good rapport. You guys are like, I don't know, some kind of soul sisters that seem to connect.
Yeah.
So you guys have a good, like, kind of glow and vibe. And this is
A
like,
nice glow.
Yeah.
Pun intended.
Heyo.
Jesse and I met Christopher out in Solano Beach. On Thursday, and
Oh, yeah.
we went to go see the movement.
Denm.
And
Whatever.
And who, Chris?
Hi,
Who?
guys.
And who else?
Oh, Vana Liya.
Yeah. And we have a funny story too about this.
Uh-oh.
Christopher wanted us to hold something in my bag.
Oh, no.
And it
Oh,
was really
yeah.
funny because
So there was a bag in a bag.
yeah.
Melissa had a bag.
I had my like hippie bag that I use, and he wanted me to put it in there. He's like, "Can you hold this?" And then so I put it in my bag. All of a sudden, he comes up and he's like,
Is this yours?
we both look at each other like,
Is that
What?
not yours?
I'm like, "Wait, what do you mean? No, it's not mine."
And I was thinking, oh shit, did we steal that from the waitress?
Oh fuck! And then I was like, "Oh my god, what do you mean? Like, no!" And he's like, "The lipstick and the lighter that are
There was
in here
stuff in the
are
bag.
these yours?" And I was like,
That was
"Oh,
funny.
oh yeah," because so it was.
We
in
both
my,
had that mini panic attack
that we
going.
stole the poor witch.
Yeah. Did we rob her of all of her stuff?
Like, thanks for the coffee.
For like 1 millisecond, I was like, "Oh my god!" I grabbed somebody's stuff and put it in my purse.
This
That's
one, he
hilarious.
probably was like shaking his head, like,
What are you guys talking about? He's like, "The lipstick and the lighter. Are you keeping this in here because I'm giving this to her?"
What?
Yeah, and so I was like, "Yeah,
That
that
was
would have
funny.
been really weird giving her like a half-used lipstick and a lighter."
Right, right.
She was like,
it would have been even more fucking creepy.
she said, imagine how weird that would have made that become. If there was like a used lipstick in there, she goes, I would have made that just the creepiest fucking weirdest
Poor,
thing in
Chris,
the world.
poor Christopher. Oh my god.
Thank God he saw it.
She would have been like, "That guy needs to get out of here." Security.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
We majorly jumped ahead a
Oh, yeah.
thousand
Sorry.
times.
I had to because we got to that point.
Okay, you guys can rag on me.
I
in
didn't
a
wanna
minute.
forget.
It's fine.
Nice shirts, by the way.
Huh.
Those things are fucking
We've
Yeah,
had
they're
fabulous.
really cool.
dope.
Super cool.
Pineapple was a really good theme for him to want us to have because pineapples and bananas have been our theme the whole time.
And we have a banana.
Yeah, and we have a glow banana, and he has the glow pineapple.
He brought the
I actually
glow pineapple.
brought that without any previous
Yeah.
planning, and it just kind of worked out.
Yeah.
And so we have like all kinds of pineapple things already, and I always wear my pineapple jacket. It's my concert jacket. I don't know, pineapples kind of became the theme of the bunker with
Yeah.
the pineapple punishment juice. And then it was like, he was like, hey, pineapples are my thing too. He has a picture where he's a pineapple.
Yeah.
It was like really fucking easy.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't easy. It was fucking hard as shit.
It all fucking worked.
Right.
I did a time lapse of doing all this. I walked on the fireplace mantle.
Yeah.
And it was the scariest thing because you're not
Yeah,
supposed to do that.
Yeah, and you don't even know this is an old castle.
It's really,
Yikes.
really
Things
old.
fall apart here and break.
Oh,
and
it was
things.
so risky.
Yeah.
The whole time,
If you hear creaking, you gotta
oh, I was
Yeah.
ready to bail.
hop off of that.
But it didn't break.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
So.
Well, hey,
So
Success.
it was worth it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Tuesday I came in and I worked on the fireplace. And then Thursday came. I know.
Well, it was Tuesday and then Wednesday.
And Wednesday.
There was a Wednesday. But that was kind of like a blur.
Which one happened first?
Right? I think Wednesday happened before Thursday. Pretty sure of it.
Hopefully it is.
Yeah. So.
Well, my point was, Tuesday came, and then Melissa couldn't make it in on Tuesday,
Yeah.
and it kind of...
Usually when we get to this point, Jessie and I are like,
We're broken.
oh man, like today, I'm like...
So,
I feel like
Tuesday
Jessie
came.
today.
Tuesday came, she had a home emergency.
Yeah.
She couldn't make it.
Yeah.
And, right?
Yeah.
That's good?
Yeah.
And so Tuesday I did the shit as much as I could.
Yeah.
And we knew we were having Christopher coming in. And we
Yeah.
also had plans to meet Christopher at the Belly Up in San Diego, Solana Beach, whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah, we made it back to there. Huh? We circled, yeah.
Yes. And so I came in Tuesday, and then we met up on Thursday.
Yeah.
And Melissa was like, meet me at my house and don't wear leggings. And I was like, what the
Well,
fuck?
I think first I said, guess what? Demir got us a limo for the night. Don't wear leggings.
Don't wear leggings.
Don't wear your pajamas like you usually do.
That's it. And then
And that was all.
I immediately regretted saying it because then I was like, well, then what am I gonna wear?
How do I get dressed?
Well, yeah.
And so
Yeah.
I get to Melissa's house, and she has custom shirts for us.
Yes.
With our brand new Nameless logo.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flash you
Oh yeah,
guys.
me too.
Whoa, hello.
Right? How about that
You saw it here first. Did we have one of those like phrases or something?
Hey, lift up that shirt.
Yeah, I think that was it.
That shit was
When
funny.
we were setting up, yeah, he got
The
taped.
shirts were hanging right here, and he was taping something up there, and
Oh,
I
man.
was standing
Look
there.
at that shirt.
And lift up that shirt, meaning just to pull it so you can put the tape.
So she's all not working, and I'm over here going, you don't say that.
She starts giggling her ass off, and we're like,
Neither
what
one
are
of us even got like.
we're
the
like
inside,
focused.
the
We were like
joke
working
or
on just
nothing.
hanging the shirt on the chair.
Yeah.
She like buzz up.
So, okay, they got a limo for us.
Yes.
Which was really fucking cool.
It was so cool. Just for Jessie and I. It was just Jessie and I. The limo picked us up.
Custom shirts.
Excuse me, sorry, I had something to say. These fools brought a fucking limo to the show and did not tell somebody that they were meeting up that does camera work for a living that they were gonna roll up in a limo.
She was gonna tell you.
We should have invited him, is what.
We should have
We
invited
should have
him.
done.
No,
We
private,
should-
just
It all
put that a little
happened
back.
so fast that
Yeah.
it was like.
That was how I
It
felt.
really, huh?
I didn't tell anybody. She told me, and so I have this thing where whenever I get excited, it ends up not happening.
Yeah.
If I even say the word excited in about myself, it doesn't go through. And so
Yeah.
I've kind of learned to like mute my emotions
Yeah.
and like my energy about things.
You're
and
muted.
wait. And yes.
You're gonna get muted.
So we rolled up in the limo, and she made it so that we didn't have to drive, which was really, really nice because after like working all hard and everything,
Yeah.
like driving all the way, that fucking hurts. My car sucks. Like
Right.
my arms fall out. Driving
Well,
is hard.
it's a 2-hour drive, and it's just us.
We were in a limo, and we forgot to tell Christopher when we were in a limo. So he
Yeah.
was like, "What the fuck, you guys?" So we roll up, we get out of the limo in our matching shirts, and she just basically made us cool as hell.
Okay, so here's the thing, is I wanted us to be loud and obnoxious and over the top, and that's what we are, and that's how we do things. And so it was really, really our first, it was our first, like, outing, like, really as Nameless, and it was our time, I believe, to, like, to at least get our name out there a little bit, you know, and talk to people, and we talked to people, and it was
Yes.
freaking great.
And I was in desperate need of fun and good times,
Yeah.
and just to go do something.
Yeah.
Desperately.
Yeah.
Desperately.
So we get there and we end up getting like up front, you know, we're pretty close to the front of the stage, so that we can watch the bands play and everything. And we stayed there so that we can get close for Denm because Jessie.
I fucking love Denm.
See, exactly.
Denm. I say it every time.
Yeah.
Jessie,
Yeah.
Art, Denm.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So yeah,
Sure.
we get our spot there, right?
So we're there, and we're there for Vana Liya, We're up close. There's not all the people there yet. It's not totally full. She's the opening act. Waue's doing his thing. He's there taking pictures because he does freelance photography. Correct?
Yeah.
This is one of his many, many jobs. He has like a fucking list.
No,
and
not 5 hours.
So Waue was taking pictures, and they're beautiful. He will have some to show.
Yes.
At some point. And we will tag him. We were watching Vana Liya, and there was like people right against the stage, and then there was us.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, these two guys come up and just.
Yeah, like it's their spot.
And there's not that many people there, so they could have walked behind me.
Yeah.
And they chose not to. They chose to bump into the front of me, and I'm all.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like, okay.
And they were in and out a few times, which whatever, you know, they were getting drinks at the bar, and it was early in the night. So they come back at one point. Maue's there taking pictures. Melissa's like right a step behind me, and we're watching the show, enjoying it, because I didn't have my phone out the whole time. I didn't take a million pictures. I didn't take a million videos. I wanted to just...
We really wanted to enjoy the night.
Yes, and have the music shake my bones.
Yeah.
And these guys come back, and Vana Liya sets over, and she sang a Weezer song, and it's coming up on Sugar Shack.
Yeah.
We're doing a Sugar Shack version of a Weezer song, and I'm so fucking excited, and I can't wait. Say It Ain't So. That's the song. Say It Ain't So. Super stoked.
Say it ain't so.
Huh.
And so, side note, watch for that in the future.
It was a great cover.
Yeah.
Right? It was a really good show.
Yeah.
She has crazy hoops.
They're huge. She compared her hoops.
I have the littlest hoops you can get that you can fit on an ear, and she has the biggest ones that'll even fit between your ear and your shoulder.
Yeah. And
I was like, look at
Can't imagine having the like huge, you know, just
Right?
metal, just like a big fishing lure hanging from
Yeah.
your
Fishing
ear.
lure.
it is pretty big.
And then also with like the earpieces and stuff
Yeah.
that they have.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy, so she's hardcore. And then it was time for Denm.
Yeah.
And I fucking love Denm. I've said it on multiple episodes.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Just like that.
Exactly like that, because exactly that's how I feel. These guys come back and step in front of me, and I'm short as shit, and I'm just like...
Yeah, now it's like, okay, this is stupid. Like, it was fine before.
Yeah,
like,
there wasn't that as many people.
Yeah.
Now it's Denm. It's the second
Yeah.
act up, you know, and it's getting more full, and I was just like, well, I've been here this whole time securing my own spot. I'm not going back and forth to the bar. I have my coffee in my fucking pocket
yeah, we're
full.
just sitting here, standing here, not going anywhere so that we have that spot.
Yes, and so feisty little me is like, this is why I am here. Is this guy serious? And I'm not saying any of it out loud, but I hear them start talking, and he's like,
Yeah.
who's coming on? And somebody else says, Denm, and he goes, who the fuck is that? And I went, oh, excuse me, you don't know who this is?
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, and I go, this is why I'm here, can we trade? And I just went,
Like, didn't even wait.
yeah.
And then I, like, went to
Fucking stepped
okay,
right
I'm coming too.
he was a whole head taller than me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it
What a
didn't
jerk.
fucking matter anyways to
Concert
him.
etiquette, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
And so he bumps in front of me to get there. Then he doesn't know who the fuck Denm is. And I fucking love Denm. And I'm like, nah, back up, homie, move.
Yeah.
And so I just basically was like, no. Stepped in front of him, and I was like, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, bud.
But then
And I wasn't a dig, and he was like,
Yeah.
it's fucking girl, whatever.
But then all through the whole time, the way that they kept, like, standing and, like, pushing up in front and stuff in front of the other people, and then, like, I
It was
would get
very
kind of pushed out a little bit.
dominate.
And I'm, like, looking at them, I'm like, man, this is kind of cocky, and I'm kind of, like, starting to feel like I'm going to have to, like, put my foot down right now. Like, I'm going to have to be, like, I'm finally going to have to be, like, all right, you know,
Is that
because,
the
like,
kind of
I'm
show
not,
this is?
because, like, I usually am, like, very nice. And then Jesse's, like, up there, there's guys, I don't know, we're in, like, San Diego, I don't know who people are, you know? They could have, like, grabbed her and fucking,
She said, we're close to the border.
yeah.
No, yeah, that
Yeah.
shit happens.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
that's
it
It
does.
does, and I'm
And we're at a
small.
concert, we're at a bar,
Yeah,
people,
you gotta
you
be
know,
careful
they
sometimes.
could have thought we were drinking, you know? You
Yeah.
never know.
And
Anyway.
so they crowded us enough to where she could not stand next to me.
Yeah.
She was behind me
Yeah.
the whole time.
Yeah. She kept
I'm
looking
all-
back, making sure I was there. Yeah, so finally I just tapped this guy on the shoulder, and I was very, very nice. And he looks at me, I'm like,
Excuse me, sir.
excuse me, do you think I can stand next to my friend? Please? And
Is
he's
he like a wall and you're in the way?
yeah. Right. So he's like, yeah, and then he was cool, and then he moved back, and he was cool after that, you know, like,
Yeah.
like,
They didn't make me move.
Yeah.
They left me alone after it.
And I was just like, all right. And after that, the buddy kept like having his hands up and like kind of hitting me or whatever. And so he like said something like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And I cracked a joke like, "Oh no, you got to stay." And I started to like mime it. And these guys behind, they thought it was hilarious. They started laughing and they're like, "She's fucking funny." And I was like, oh, "If you think I'm funny, you should watch our show."
Nice.
So if you watched it,
If you're watching this, sorry for talking shit. But,
so like I said, he just was like,
yeah,
fucking
no,
shit.
that was cool, and so
we got to watch Denm.
yeah,
We were right there.
yeah,
It was amazing.
yeah,
I took a lot of photos.
We didn't
really
see
good.
him almost the whole
yeah.
time.
So he was. So what were you doing while you were watching Denm?
I kind of go from the one side of the room to the next, and I just stop at each, probably like, I don't know, 15, 20 feet, and kind of look for a good angle.
Yeah,
Just rattle off a couple shots. I did have like a monopod, so I was getting some cool shots where I would put the camera on a timer, then hold it up like 5-6 feet in the air, get like a cool wide angle. So yeah, I got some cool pics to share.
oh, that's pretty cool. So can just anybody take their camera in and do that?
No, it has to get approved. I definitely had to request a credential
That's cool.
through a process.
That's pretty neat.
But yeah, look forward to sharing them. They look pretty cool. I use a new Canon R5.
Nice.
You guys paint the makeup and check out the tattoos. Everything's looking really good.
We're all kind of glowy here.
It was a long week, basically.
Okay, so by Denm's show was over,
Yeah.
and we were hoping to be able to interview anybody, but there was a lot of things. It was a Thursday show.
I was hoping because I had a limo that we were gonna get somebody in there.
A lot of the venues are loosely strict. We're in California. It's one of those weird things where they can't let people agree to things, but they can still have their show with a limited amount of people, without the masks, with the vaccines and all that bullshit. They're not allowed to agree to just any interview, but we did reach out with the COVID bullshit and the venue itself, which he has also interviewed Kenny Nishikawa.
Yes.
He was
yeah,
on our Scooby-Doo episode, and Maue did an interview with him.
Yeah, that was at their last show in the Belly Up a few weeks back, maybe 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was the first time I met them. They sounded great back then too, and yeah, they've been touring a lot.
Working
you haven't
hard.
checked them
Yeah.
out. Like they perform really well live.
He let us know last time there was no quiet place.
It's not the best environment, maybe, but it was the quietest.
yes.
So
Yeah.
that's kind of what you have to work with, you know.
Yeah.
And so that was where Melissa's idea of if we are able to secure a vehicle or a limo or somewhere where we can control the space, we'll do that. There was a lot of technical difficulties.
Yeah. The sound and stuff was off. Like,
Yeah.
You could see Denm and them when they were playing. They
were, like,
having
in pain.
issues with the sound in their ears. At one time, like pulling it off. Like there was stuff happening up there.
And they had issues with monitors at
Yeah.
one point.
Yeah.
It all worked out
Yeah, it
beautifully.
was
Like
awesome,
I said, it
yeah.
was a fucking amazing show.
Yeah.
I walked away all story-eyed, obviously. It was fine, but then everybody was frazzled.
I think
just
I
adds
heard
that
squeal maybe
extra-
at one point or something. There was something
Yeah.
happened for a little bit.
And we were up there close, so
That's what,
I could see the sound was just off in their ears
She
too.
probably had to read more of my conversations than she's wanted about audio.
He's trying to fill me with
Me
all
too.
the information.
Well,
But Christopher Martin is helping us so much.
Yeah.
So much. And
Yeah.
I absorb everything, but also I'm a
Thank you.
dick.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, that doesn't apply right now. Only tell me what applies
Well,
right
it's
now.
like sometimes we just need bullet points of things.
Yeah.
Long messages, and then there's 6 pieces of information.
Sam,
Not just you.
It is. It's information
everybody does it.
I just did this to Luke.
Yeah.
I messaged Luke. I had this brilliant idea, and I went, oh, shit. And I messaged it to Luke, and then I went, no, wait, unsend. And then I just said, I put too much. What email do I use?
Yeah.
That's all I need
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Or you're
Yeah.
not quite sure what the question is, so
Yeah.
you're like, I don't know. I can't fucking
Me,
think of
I'm
something.
like,
She just goes, today's hard.
I'm like, yeah, I can't do this. Today's hard for me.
She says I should a lot. Today was hard for me. I said to her, who the fuck else would it be hard for? You don't have to speak for your own self because you are already your own self.
You're already saying today was hard.
It's like when you write a paper, you're not supposed to write, I think that, because you are already writing the paper. It is already you expressing your thoughts. You don't have to write, I think that.
Well, it is.
You just say the thing. And she said to me, and I tripped me out. I was like, who the fuck else would you be saying it for? To who?
I said, well, I have more than one being in here. It just depends on what bitch is talking
I like
today.
when we had you guys standing outside the belly up next to the big old white limo, and I'm like, turn around so I can see the pineapple better. You're like, are you talking to me? I'm like, yeah. You're the only one wearing the pineapple around here, yeah.
No, I'm talking to the other person wearing a pineapple.
He's all, turn around, show me the pineapple. I'm all, what the fuck did you just say? Me? And
She's
then
like wearing a
yeah.
pineapple, like.
Then it
Her
clicked.
sweater.
I'm
It's
all,
her concert sweater.
are you telling me you want to see the back of me?
I thought there was like a pineapple ridge
There
or
was.
something.
I just didn't know what was happening, so I just made it a joke.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm confused.
Right?
Let's laugh.
So,
My life. So after Denm sang, the movement came on,
yeah.
and I feel like we've seen the movement a lot of times.
Yeah, and a lot more people started to crowd
ton.
up, and it got really, really packed.
Yeah, I
I'm not
can't do
into
that.
anymore either.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I'm out. Like, so
We went to the back.
went to the back, which was really awesome because in the back,
Which was really the front
it was the front, but it was the back of the
show.
where the merch booth was at.
It was where all of the band members were passing through. And it was the merch booth. I got a denim shirt.
Yeah.
It was brand new that day. I was very excited.
Yeah.
Because I love that.
Let's all do it.
Number
Let's all
five?
do it, Chris.
I think that's number 5.
Come on, Chris. Let's all do it. She loves denim.
I do. Everybody should love it more.
Yeah.
Ah,
So speaking of denim, we met Denm.
yes.
Again.
And we got to talk to him.
Yeah. But this time we really got to like hang out and talk and chat and like it was cool.
Yes. Well, first we just introduced ourselves. We're like, this is our 4th time seeing you this year. And he just looked at us like, what?
We're like, you've been on our show like already like 4 times, and he's like, wait, what?
What are you talking about?
And the look on his face was hoping it wasn't bad, like we didn't talk bad.
Yeah.
And I looked at him, I'm like, it's good, we really like you. And then he was like, oh.
Alright. Cool. We got to meet a lot of the people. We got to meet like the bassist and the guitar player for Vana Liya. And we got to talk to the bassist
Yeah.
for Denm. And we got to
Yeah.
talk to Denm.
Yeah.
And I was totally Twitter patted. Sorry. But he's beautiful. Have you seen him? Look at his face.
What was that word?
Twitter
patted?
pattered.
Twitter patted.
Twitter patted?
You never seen Bambi?
I was like, hey, we have a limo outside. We're wondering if you wanted to maybe get an interview with you and the band. And he's like, well, I can't because I don't know where everybody is. And I was like, well, what about you? And then he's like, well, no, I have to be on stage. I have to be back on stage in like 4 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like if he didn't have to be back on stage in 4 minutes, that we might have been able to get that interview with him. Because he did let us ask him a question.
Yes! And
That's
so
cool.
Yeah.
I was so excited.
Yeah.
And Waue was taking pictures for us, and it was like super cool. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Since you don't have time for an interview, can I ask you a question? And
Yeah.
he was like, yeah, of course, go ahead. And I asked him my favorite question that I will always ask. And I said, if you could be any animal, what would you be? And he said an eagle. He did not hesitate at all.
No hesitation. He just knew already.
An eagle. And I said, oh, an eagle. And he goes, yeah.
Because you can be a lion, you can be the king of the jungle, but you can't get away. If you're an eagle, you just
Fly like an eagle.
And he made a sound.
And it was great.
It was like a really,
I hope you
It
can
was
play
a
that song
moment.
in the
Yeah.
background right now.
it was a moment.
Yeah, and so I think the whole time that we met with him, he walked away looking at us going, he goes, you guys are fucking legends. You guys are fucking legends. And we were like, well, we are.
Yeah.
Duh.
She said, remember.
A lot of people say that. I said, all right, well then just remember us, all right? so that the next time we ask you for an interview, you say yeah, and he said, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then he
Because all the other times I chickened out. I was mean.
But the main thing of us going, having like our shirts and everything was like just to start getting out there.
I wish you guys brought more slaps into the venue.
I know.
Yeah.
I met
okay.
so many people with my camera.
I am in trouble because I did not bring the slap bracelets or the stickers in. I forgot them in the limo. It just all happened so fast, and you weren't allowed back out. We did get a little bit of we had the limo drive around the back, and the security in the background. He let us go into the limo real quick and grab some stuff, but I still forgot the slap bracelets and stickers. It's a learning experience. There's notes I'll take for the next adventure, because I feel like we're going to have a lot more adventures. You know?
Yes, we will. That was really fun.
Was
We haven't
so
done that in
much
a long
fun.
time.
Yeah.
Super cool night.
Yeah.
It's fun seeing you guys again. And I know it's like we meet up every 6 months at a concert
Yeah.
or something. So.
Right?
No, yeah,
It's
and
gonna-
Christopher's a friend, you know? Like, Christopher
Exactly.
saved Amy and I in Denver. We got stranded there. Christopher, like, drove us around. He made sure we got to the hotel. He, like, took us to get food.
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm not
Super
trying to
warm.
be too heroic here. Like, I basically took another extra day after partying. I knew, like, partying 2 days in a row
Yeah.
like at Dirty Heads at Red Rock. So,
Yeah.
So I took an extra day to
Yeah.
recoup.
Yeah.
And so
We took his extra day. He was so mad, but he loved it.
It wasn't like a big... I really didn't have too many big plans that day anyway,
Yeah.
so it was alright. I was
Yeah.
gonna maybe go do some.
We made
like,
a music video.
Yes,
gonna
that
go do
was what
some-
I was going to say. That was my favorite part of
Yeah.
you guys all being stuck together.
Yeah, Christopher, Amy, and I, we made a music video. That was super fun.
Oh, what,
Alright.
what music video was that?
The Warp
Tour Speed! Do you know what I feel like is
You're very bright.
Crocodile Dundee?
Right?
Your mask face, girl! Wow, Warp Tour Speed did a
Whoa.
number on us!
Guys, that was a fun trip, huh?
Right?
Dang.
I'm feeling really, really good. That was a fun trip.
Oh,
That music video was really interesting to edit because that was like one clip that you shot with your phone, basically.
Yeah.
And we didn't have any other angles. I think
And
they
it
even
was slow motion, remember?
it was
I
slow
did it
motion,
in
so I was like,
slow-mo.
wait, I think we screwed this up, but actually it was better because I'm like, oh, I'll just like edit everything. I'll have a lot more footage to work with
Yeah.
because it's like a lot more frames there.
Yeah.
Do you know what she just learned? Like
What's
last
that?
week?
What did I learn?
How to speed up slow motion
I
videos.
did.
Oh, nice.
On the iPhone, so now I know how to
Oh, yeah.
slow them down to slow motion and speed them up.
Yeah, change
How
that
cool, right?
FPS.
Because I always fuck things up when it comes to that.
So really, now check out the set, guys. I mean, this is amazing artwork here. This is amazing. This is a piece of artwork right here.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll ever get rid of this.
Pretty soon Christopher's
Here.
just going to have all of Jesse's artwork. You can see the whole thing. Just like that.
Little giant poster sizes of these. We might work something out. And I'll give you guys some details on
Right?
That'll be cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
do that.
New merch.
that. Yeah.
I actually had a
Oh,
3
wait.
foot
Oh
alien
man,
plus
man
alien.
down. Oh, there we.
So this is something, when people come here, we tell them, we have issues with electronics.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
get frustrated when people try to give me advice because I'm like, no, you don't understand. That doesn't work.
Yeah. Like,
And they think I'm just ignorant to the subject. And so I get mad at like everyone who tries to help me because I'm like, no, you
well,
don't understand.
it's when they're trying to tell us stuff about like our cameras and things being set up and what to use and stuff.
The castle prevents certain things from functioning properly.
Yeah.
And Christopher Martin,
You know, right?
I'm a witness.
he has experienced it multiple times. We stood up right now, we were right here, and then all of a sudden one of the lights is green. And he
Yeah.
goes,
It's just
well, who touched it?
you have to push the button to change the light.
Yeah, that's really weird. That usually doesn't happen like that.
And so he's experienced his music being shut off, and his
Oh
batteries,
yeah, your music.
his batteries draining.
Oh yeah, for sure. Everything keeps happening. No matter what happens, like it's not something that necessarily I think is bad or good. It's just more of like, why? Like, what's the meaning behind it? You know, maybe.
Oh, 100%. I believe the meaning is simply communication. I believe it's communication. There are only so many ways that, like spirits and ghosts, there are only so many ways that they can communicate.
Right.
They can manipulate sound or space or light.
Right.
But they don't exist physically in the same realm. Like one time when I was over here in the corner and I pulled my pants down to change and the curtain fell down.
Yeah, like we have a ghost here.
Yeah.
It's a man. And it was like you just knew, like like he like ran out, like whoa, what are you changing right there for?
You didn't tell me. Well,
and the thing fell down too.
That's wild.
And I was embarrassed. I was like, oh my gosh, I was alone in the room, and as soon as my butt cheeks showed, boom, I was like, oh.
So
we've had a lot of other little things too, which we've talked about on our episodes.
Overall, though, do you feel is it a neutral?
He's our friend.
He's our friend,
Yeah,
and he's
it's not
happy
like
that we're here.
Yeah, it's not like a haunting, like
we
a
made his
poltergeist.
home. We made his home nice again.
Right.
We call him our ghost friend.
Yeah, and
well, hello, ghost friend, if you're here.
Well, I wonder if he likes pineapples.
I hope he does. I
think he likes the color green, though.
I would love if we had some pineapples, you know, on a plate or some drinks or something. We spent all that time on the set, and it looks pretty amazing. So
I'm really glad you like it.
No, yeah.
We worked super duper hard.
I can't stop talking about it. It's dope. I want to like take this back to my house.
I was worried about you for a second.
I'm sorry. My mind went. I'm tired. You were saying you want some snacks?
Yeah, it's exactly. I was like thinking.
Well, guess what?
Yes!
We are in space because warp tour speed. Peaches, I think.
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah. Space food?
We have bananas.
Hell yeah.
And we have vanilla ice cream, and it's
Nice.
all space.
Do you like?
I mean, what do you need after space weed? You get the space munchies.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Space snacks.
Woo!
So
yeah,
let's eat some space food.
Let's try it.
Crack one open. Which one do you want to try?
Open them all. Oh, I have a space ice cream.
I have
Oh,
bananas
wow.
in my broth.
Do they taste like peaches?
These are terrible. You guys don't want to try that. Kind of tart, but they're really
You
good.
guys, it's an ice cream.
It's literally an ice cream bar.
What?
Here.
It's gonna melt.
Weird.
Here.
Oh wait, it can't.
The bananas were exactly like I expected, but the peaches are crazy.
Here. Try that one.
One of these is burning my mouth. I guess you get allergies even in space.
The peaches.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, the peaches are burning your mouth. It tastes just like peaches, guys.
Like peaches cotton candy crunches.
Are you eating the ice cream?
Sorry, that ice cream was really good.
And the bananas?
Oh my god. This could break a tooth.
You almost broke your tooth on some ice cream?
Oh, wow, the banana's weird.
I like the banana
Are these
best.
bananas? Oh.
I kind of hate this ice cream.
Do you? You can put it back.
Yeah.
They're all really good in a different way. Like, I don't know if I would want to live on them for like a year.
No.
I feel like I'd be really hungry.
It does taste like ice cream, but it's weird.
I love space
It's
and
not
the afterlife
cold.
though. Good topics. We could have a whole like,
Oh, I could get down.
yeah.
That was
What
a
is-
cool one.
What's your basic thoughts on if reincarnation exists? Do you think it's possible that there's some folks that do because maybe there weren't lessons learned or things done, and then they like you get sent back to experience another life or something?
My
Is that-
sister Shar fully believed that 100%. She believed that if there was a major life lesson that you were missing out on, that you would have to return until you learned it. Do you ever consider like what you would have been in a past life? Because I have said this before. I think I was a large man, and that's why I am a small woman, because nobody listens to me, and I know what I'm talking about, and nobody listens to me ever.
I was a queen.
Yes, we talked about that too.
Yeah. I was definitely a queen.
That's
I-
awesome.
I don't
Like-
think I was.
Do this, do that, do that.
My neck hurts too bad to have been a queen. That
I
sounds
haven't
heavy.
really thought about it. I just like it's weird because I was raised Catholic.
Mhm.
As you get older, you kind of just start to question and wonder what other things are out there. I don't know. I just think if you break it all down, it's like the golden rule, right? Treat others the way you want to be treated.
Exactly.
So,
You know what I want to get into is the golden ratio, but I won't.
Yeah, because I don't know if you guys want to talk about all that stuff. I'll leave.
She already told
I'll
us.
go home and
She
they
said,
can sit here as long as
Jessie,
they want.
I'm too tired for you to do that shit. Don't. I was like, I'll try. I'll try.
No numbers talk, huh?
But I
know Fibonacci is different. Numbers is cool. Christopher sees 1147 so much that Melissa sees it now when she went to text him, and that's what it was.
Jessie and I were talking about this, and I'm the same. Like I was raised Christian. I was raised in the church, and I was raised that the universe and the stars and things like that were evil. Like not to believe in them, like only to believe in God. But then it's true. Like Jessie and I talk about these things a lot. I mean, if God created the sun and the moon and the stars and all of that stuff too, then why can't you believe
Why would it be
in the
bad?
moon and the things that happen from the moon and the different types of things?
Right.
So it's not a
We're
religious
all-
thing.
we're all
It's
carbon
literally
atoms
science, and
Stardust.
science is literally real. No matter who you believe in, science is a real thing.
And anything that isn't proven science is magic, and I think that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Because anything
I don't- I'm
before
not-
it was science,
Yeah.
it was magic,
Yeah.
and I like that. And then once
Yeah.
you figure it out, you're like, oh, it's not magic, it's science.
I'm pretty sure she tried to put a spell on a certain musician.
No, unless I bat my eyes or some shit, or if he was into like Seth Rogen open mouth laughs, I got one of those. I'm not a homewrecker. I'm good. We have 2 stories to tell about when we were at Denm. Look at this creepy ass.
And then we gotta
go. You know what? All of our last episodes were 1-day episodes. We did it all in 1 day and we ran late. This is a 3-day episode.
Yeah, we worked
and we're
really hard on it.
Still fucking late. Melissa, you can't see our shirts right now. Melissa got her shirts with our logo when she took me out in a limousine. So any future dates, that's your standard.
Raising the bar high for any of you guys who think you can take Jessie out.
Yeah, suck it. Which makes me laugh. But so we got these shirts, and she was like, Christopher, look at our shirts. And she like goes like this. And he's like, Jesus, Melissa, like no. The ducks are busy. He's like, I'm not trying to stare at your ducks. Jeez, calm down. And because, they're tank tops and they're low, and it was hilarious.
And it wasn't like I was trying to show my ducks.
Yeah, and then
I mean, there are ducks on our shirt.
it actually has ducks. So
Yes.
it made it funny. It applied.
Yeah. Now we can say we were just looking at the ducks.
I'm like, oh, if that's what you're worried about, just look at mine. I don't have any here. Mine's a flat canvas. We all laugh about it. We go inside. We're fucking broken and old.
We stood for so long, and I needed to stretch, and so this area over there would grab a hold of the railing because I was gonna do this kind of stretch. Well, this guy comes walking in as I do that. I'm like, and he goes, "Oh, don't let me stop you."
Maybe she's gonna be
he
all
thought I was gonna on the pole, because the music was going, everybody's drinking, dancing. He thought I was gonna take off on
Wait, where is this?
At the Belly Up.
It was
shit.
right before you go outside to the smoking area.
And so
There was no one there. Melissa's like, oh.
I tell the dude, I'm like, dude, no.
But this guy, he didn't
He wasn't
touch
trying to
her.
touch me or do anything, but he
just
thought
was
I was
all-
gonna dance. He wasn't gonna get in the way of my dancing. And so he's like, fuck, I've been standing for a long time too. So we both stretch. He grabs a hold, and we both go down. We're stretching.
Fucking yoga class all of a
And
sudden.
I forget
You're
something.
like, downward dog.
And they're doing this. I'm up, but I'm watching
Yeah.
the movement. I'm up on the platform, sitting on a chair because at this point I'm like, dude, I can't.
Yeah, it
fucking
was rough.
move.
It was so rough.
I'm in pain. I gotta sit down. She's down there trying to stretch. This guy comes up and he's cracking jokes to her. He was funny.
We're cracking jokes back and forth.
Yeah.
He goes something like, "You guys are fucking funny," and I go, and I have a sweater on at this point, and I go, "If you think we're funny, you should watch our show." And I open it so he could see my ducks, I guess. My logo.
The pineapples.
And he goes, "All I can see is your boobs." And I go, "Well, then look at hers." she stands up like super fast and she's like, and then he's like, oh. He goes, well, I like small boobs anyways.
He called her, he leans in and he goes, you're such a dick.
He leans into my ear and he goes, you're such a dick.
Because basically he was saying, whoa, I'm not trying to look at your boobs. And she goes, oh, fine, then look at her.
Yeah.
So we were cracking up.
Yeah.
And this guy's standing there like, you just
You're
said
such a dick.
that.
I can't believe you said that to your friend.
Dang. So that was a good
Oh, if you
moment.
watch our show, you'll know that we are dicks to each other. Equally dicks.
And then we were like, you should watch our show. And he goes, I'm watching right
Yeah,
now.
I'm watching right now.
Subscribe, bitch.
Yeah,
Right?
I want you to subscribe right in front of me so I know you're not fucking around.
Do it.
Do it.
But then we got to meet all the other people too. And we
Yeah.
got to talk to all the people who were playing with Vana Liya. And we had,
Yeah, so we talked to Kenny, we talked to Vana, we talked to
I can't remember his name.
Okay.
I was going to call him David. I don't know.
Danny.
I feel like it had a D and I apologize.
Sorry.
I was staring at his guitar fingers.
You were staring at his D? What did you just say?
She said D. I said guitar fingers. Hey!
Met Cowabunga, or Cowabunga met me. No.
Yes, Cowabunga met Melissa, and that was a good story too. He was just standing back there hanging out, and I didn't know if she knew who he was, but she was like standing right next to him. They were leaning on.
Yeah, on different sides of the, like, this table thing
Partition?
or partition. And I knew who he was, but I wasn't going to let him know that I knew who he was.
Well, because he was just on stage, like,
Yeah.
right before he
Yeah.
got
Yeah, it
So,
was a
like,
little
but-
overwhelming.
But so I was just like, oh, hey, having a good night? And he's like, yeah. And then so Jessie comes around, she sees that I'm standing there talking to him,
And I'm
she
like,
starts
"Ooh."
taking pictures. And so now he's like, she's taking pictures, and he, in his head, obviously he knows that she's taking pictures because he's famous, and I'm standing there.
Yeah.
So I just want to make a funny. So I go, Jessie, he doesn't even know who I am.
And he goes,
He's like,
who are you?
wait, who are you?
Don't you know who I
I
am?
just acted like I
Yeah.
was super famous, and I was like, he doesn't even know who I am.
It was funny. And then, you know,
And we
I
have a
jumped
great
in.
picture.
took
And then we,
pictures.
I got some pictures.
and then we told him who we were and like about our
Introduced
show and
ourselves.
stuff.
They were all like very approachable and
Yeah.
very cool to their fans, which
Yeah.
is what I like. I like when bands give back
Yeah.
and like show some appreciation
Yeah.
back.
Oh, me
That's
too,
cool.
for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
More people go buy merch.
Yeah, that means a lot.
Yeah,
you know,
you
buying
have
their
to
merch,
buy the merch
supporting
for them. That is supporting them.
It's not just the streams; they don't really get all
And
that
Vana,
money.
she makes her own stuff. Oh my
Vana
gosh.
Liya.
Yeah.
Yeah. She
She
makes
has some
her
cool
own
pins.
stuff.
I bought. I think I have the whole set. She has an Etsy store. She has some really cool stuff.
Yeah, so check her Etsy store out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? That's
buy
pretty
her
cool.
stuff and buy the denim stuff because it's new designs.
Yeah.
So buy that stuff too.
And that's where you get to see them because
Yeah.
a lot of times they don't have people to run the merch. You get to talk to people in
Yeah.
the band doing
They're
that
out
shit.
there running their merch after they play, and that's really cool. And it's nice to
Like
be able to
Kyle
meet
Smith,
them.
dude, he's funding his tour. He was selling his the CDs, you know. And
Yeah.
his hats and flannels got real popular.
Yeah, I have a lot of Kyle
I think
Smith
right in
stuff.
time for the.
She does. It's true. She was like, oh, I'm funding that tour too.
Did you? Well, it's, I mean,
What's up, Kyle Smith?
Hey, Kyle.
Come on our show again.
Yeah.
When you're in town. Bring everybody.
Yeah, bring the whole gang. We'll give you a therapeutic experience with Jessie and Melissa too, just like we're giving Christopher.
It's very relaxing here. It's very calming, very chill. Love the vibes. Lots of pineapple mushroom vibes tonight.
He does think we're assholes though, a little bit.
You know, that's when you show love, I think, you know.
It's me. I'm sorry, I'm a
Both of us
dick.
are like, get over here, sit down.
I got a lot
Get this done. We need to
shit
go.
talking love tonight.
Alana, you're not the boss of me.
Yeah. She's the people's people.
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
I know, fucking mind blown.
Right? More towards me!
Is there anything else we want to talk about? One
I'm
thing
done talking.
me and Melissa did find, there is broken glass in our castle at as we were setting up,
Yes.
there's broken glass. It's kind of been shattered into the room. And we were all like, there's been another window broken by a rock, like when we first started cleaning and we like were finding these things. But this is a different part of the castle, and a window was broken, and the blinds,
like a hole,
also had like a puncture.
The same hole, and we thought maybe it was because the blinds were old
and like crusted.
And like maybe if a rock went through it, like it was just like cracked it perfect.
Yeah. And so Melissa was working to cover it so that we could be glowy, and I'm staring at it going, a rock can't do that.
Yeah.
And she goes, dude, I was fucking just thinking that. And we turn around and look at the wall behind us.
All the way on that side, and there's a hole.
There's a fucking, it's a bullet.
It's a bullet hole.
Holy shit.
It's a bullet hole right through this room.
Holy crap.
So that was cool.
Oh.
So yeah, guys, I got a lot of equipment to pack up. It was great joining. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a real fun adventure up
So
here.
we're like gangster up in here, like just.
Yeah, we didn't warn him about all the crazy shit. So we're gonna wrap up soon, but as updates that we like to do, support your online communities. And in Feeling Good with Daddy, I'm back in the bunker, back on my bullshit, sharing bullshit memes, and they're
in trouble.
Yeah, I got so many people in trouble. So I'm an admin now, because guess what? It was my fucking page. It was my page. I threw a bitch fit.
She had a big, huge fit
until I got my way because I deserved it, and they
the
knew.
admin talking. This is like we're basically in the principal's office. So
yes.
Listen up to the.
Everybody, listen. If you're in the bunker, you better listen to the principal right now.
Haha. No rules, but Jessie rules. And so, Brennan Davis, we are fighting. I'm mad at you.
Oh, and I'm mad.
He knows. I told him personally. And I laughed a lot when I said it, so. He decided he wanted to vote that Moonflower become an admin, which is the worst fucking idea ever. What a grouchy sour pants.
He doesn't even talk to us.
Or know how to use the interwebs.
Yeah.
So.
Who is that old guy anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, who is it?
So, he had that really bad idea. And so, then Jake and Duddy, they love bad ideas.
Horrible ideas.
And they were like, what a great, horrible idea. We're going to do that. So they did, and I was mad. So I muted Brennan Davis, and they unmuted him early. And I was mad about that because you can't undo what I did. I didn't mute you guys. Do your Moonflower thing, but that bitch was muted for bad ideas. And so then they decided to do a new Monday Morning Hangover, which was super funny, right?
That was a great episode.
Really
Best
funny.
episode in a long time, guys.
And they
really
had
funny.
lots of Warped Tour speeds.
Warped Tour speeds. Constantly.
You guys didn't do it.
Sorry. Warped Tour speeds.
You reminded me.
I don't know how you guys sat still during that time. Wow, you guys were really good.
We were
I had my seatbelt on.
We were recharging our Warped Tour engines.
Shit. And so they had the episode, and I asked 3 questions, and I don't even remember what they were. They were just bullshit. I just felt like fucking bothering them, I guess.
Yeah.
And so they didn't mute me.
Yeah.
Because I'm an admin now, and that's my fucking page.
They
and
gave Moonflower the choice to mute her.
Yeah, so they were like, we don't want to get involved because Jessie already threw a fit, and she's mean sometimes. So
Jessie, don't be mad at us for this.
So now
I'll fight you. I will fight you. And so they let Moonflower decide, and so Moonflower decided that because I'm an admin and he's not going to mute me, he decided to mute
me.
Melissa.
So now we're going to fucking play.
And also, I randomly, completely random, totally random, got chosen as Bunker Games Tribute. However, because I'm an admin, they had a volunteer, and Aaron King got muted.
Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you. Right? It was Aaron King.
What does that call? He pledged himself?
Yeah. Sacrifice.
He was like,
sacrifice.
Sacrificial.
Please take me.
Pay attention to me and mute me.
Yeah.
And so I had 2 people muted in my honor. I feel very honored and special. Maui knows I'm scary. Apparently I yelled at him.
She is scary.
I apologize.
He
still showed up, so he liked it.
And he brought tacos.
Yeah.
I think I'm like a TV, where I just like change the channel sometimes and I just tune it out.
He's like, man.
I'll just keep working. If you need a set design and build or whatever, check these ladies out.
Yes.
Nameless Productions.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If you need pictures of all of those things, or of your dogs, or senior pictures, or all of the pictures, or
fancy pictures.
Yeah, do portraits, event photography, like whatever.
Or artwork pictures of like
fine
yourself,
art.
body art.
Yeah, fine art, or like a lot of cool like beach shots. I've shot my buddy surfing.
He's on Facebook on all the groups.
Right? He's like, yeah, this is sore, let's go kick it.
I'll take pics of you guys paddleboarding.
Yeah. Heck
I
yeah,
love paddleboarding.
we want to go do that.
I do on the weekends. I try to once a
Yeah.
weekend, once a day, or
Once a
one
day
day
a weekend.
One of those.
One of those.
4 times a month.
So, thank you for coming.
No,
Yeah,
it's honestly, it's like a huge honor to be here, experience the setup, you know, all the production value you guys put in. Like, you guys do some really cool set work. So, what is this number? 28?
28.
Yes.
So, I mean, shoot, I want to be here for the 100th. So,
Yes.
I'll be looking for my invite.
I think we'll have a huge party for the 100.
For sure.
For sure.
The whole parking lot, we'll make bouncers and freaking cotton candy makers and the horses and shit.
Horses.
Like pony rides.
Pony
Spaceship rides.
Spaceship rides.
Warp
Yeah.
speed rides.
Bunker babes, parody queens, cooler than you are me. Good time professionals with no listeners, bad intentioned influencers. For your ear hole seductions, here's the Nameless Productions. For your ear hole seductions, here's the Nameless Productions. For your ear hole seductions, here's the Nameless Productions.